Oh, another little bin ball. Ah, it's a glorious day. Beautiful. I just thought I'd share with you something I watched on YouTube actually a little while ago. Oh, slightly bad back this morning. Something I watched maybe about 4 nights ago, and it just won't leave me. Some things don't. There's a Buddhist monk called Thich Nhat Hanh, and Thich Nhat Hanh is just amazing. Bird, don't lick. Don't lick. Thich Nhat Hanh, they call him Thay or Tay, T-H-E-Y, Thay, which means teacher. Thich Nhat Hanh, great he is. Now, he said, one of the things he said, wow, oh, there's a little feather down there. Hopefully you can see it. Magical land. He just blows my mind. Thich Nhat Hanh, fantastic. So, one of the things he was saying was that basically nothing can be nothing. So everything is as it is, but it can manifest into a different way of being. It can be something new, something different. It can't ever become nothing. And I was watching a video about life and death, really. That's what he was talking about, to a degree. I was just blown away. Just a couple of little things he said, if I've got it right, but he was saying that he picked up a piece of paper, simple, plain piece of paper. I know I'm wobbling, I'm on a track. See where I am, look, see this track? Picked up a simple piece of paper, and he said, in this piece of paper, and he's absolutely right, in this piece of paper, he said, you can see clouds, and air, and sunshine, and the rain, and the trees, and the cosmos. Of course you can, you know. He was saying that if you take those away, maybe even take one of those away, then you wouldn't have that piece of paper. So, look at that piece of paper, what it took to make that piece of paper, and take away the tree, well, there is no paper. Take away the rain, there would be no tree. Take away the clouds that made the rain, there would be no piece of paper. So in that piece of paper there is everything. You know, it's a really fascinating talk, to be honest, you know. Let me just bring this camera down, just to that level. I think that's slightly easier, slightly better. I'm still getting used to this selfie stick. He lit a flame, and we watched the flame burn, you know, a little match, and he blew it out, and then he was speaking about that, and he said, was the flame nothing before it was a flame? You know, quite interesting really. And is the flame nothing now? And then he struck another match and he said, is this the exact same flame? It's not, it's different, it's slightly different, it's the same. There's a lot of similarities there, I suppose. It's a flame, it's warm, it's bright, it's orange, it's whatever it is. So no, it's not, it's just different, you know. It's not the same, but it's different, very similar. Which is how we all are as people, you know. Basically, I am my ancestors, I am my mum. I'm not the same, I don't look the same. You know, I breathe in the energy that my mum breathed in. The rain touches me, same as it touched my mum. My thoughts, my opinions, every time I breathe because my mum lived. So therefore, I am my mum. My mum is me. We are all one, similar but different. So he took the match and he said, if he was to burn this piece of paper, would it become nothing? And obviously, no, because it can't. You know, everything becomes something new, something different, just a different way of being. That's all it is. The same, but different. Similar, but different. And he said, you know, if you put the match to the paper would burn. It would create a flame. The flame would be heat. The flame would be colourful. The flame would be bright. And if you could measure that heat, you know, that piece of paper has now suddenly become heat and light and brightness and warmth and colour, and it's now becoming beautiful, you know. And then the smoke that gives off, the smoke goes up into the cosmos and eventually forms parts or particles perhaps of clouds. So it's becoming something new again. And then eventually you're left with the sort of byproduct of the paper that's been burnt, which is ash. And the ash goes into the soil. The soil in time, in a year or so, will create perhaps a little flower, a blade of grass, a tree. Brings forth new life. So that piece of paper is the same, similar, different, very, very interesting, you know. So we are all one, and we are all of the same thing. Thich Nhat Hanh, if you want to check him out, absolutely brilliant. They call him Thay, T-H-E-Y, Thich Nhat Hanh. He's a Buddhist monk, a fantastic teacher, really, really good. I'm sure that I haven't done him justice, but I love him dearly. I really do. I think he's fantastic. I'm very much into how the brain works and why and stuff like that. And different ways of being, different ways of thinking, different ways of living your life. Similar, but different. And that's what we all do, don't we? We all live similar lives, but different. If you're watching me and you're sat in a house, it's a similar life, because I have a house. My house is on wheels, maybe yours isn't. Maybe your beard isn't as long as mine, especially if you're a woman. Same, similar, just different. We are all one person, but different. Can you see these views just behind me? I'm just going to spin you round. See the views? Lovely. Just magical. Autumn. In a coat and a t-shirt. Quite warm actually. So I'm just chilling out on a little bimble with my little friend, Mr. Licky. I haven't tried his muzzle, you know, I put a muzzle on him once, that was all, and he didn't like it. Just bring that in. Just bringing my old selfie stick in a little bit more. There we go. So, that's where I parked up last night, if you can see. I don't know. Can you see it behind me somewhere? Not? Yeah? No? Let me walk backwards and then fall into a bloody great big hole. That's where I parked up last night. Very, very quiet, very peaceful, and woke up to this glorious landscape, you know. Bodie Crow. That was it really. I'm just kind of emptying my head about what I've... Bird, come on, don't lick. For God's sake. Just what Thich Nhat Hanh says, you know, and the way he delivers as well. I love his delivery. Magical man, beautiful man. beautiful spirit. Yeah, I do love him. I do. I love this life. I love autumn. I love autumn, you know, when it's like this and we've got some sunshine on our bald heads, unless you're a woman. And, well, you could suffer from alopecia, couldn't you? But it's, yeah, for me, I've got a bald head and I love the sunshine. Bodie, I don't know what you're doing. Now I had to drag him. He decided to go around me twice, right? So I was stopped like that in bondage, I tells you, bondage. This is where I'm parked. I'll just show you the view of what I could see out my window. You see the view behind me? So there's the view, and this is obviously where I'm parked up. Yes, glorious. You can hear the birds in the background. Nice view. Nice to wake up to that. Just lovely. Ah, beautiful day. Beautiful day and a beautiful life. Thank you to Teknak Khan for giving me the inspiration to make this video. Take care and be well. Try and be beautiful.